Hey language learners! Let's learn action verbs using sentences about the nature around us.
The river is flowing.
The river is flowing.
The grass is swaying.
The grass is swaying.
The auroras are shimmering.
The auroras are shimmering.
The wind is gusting.
The wind is gusting.
The leaves are rustling.
Leaves are rustling.
The cactus is blooming.
Cactus is blooming.
The glaciers are calving.
The glaciers are calving.
The fields are waving.
The fields are waving.
The flowers are wilting.
The flowers are wilting.
The clouds are drifting.
Clouds are drifting.
The sun is shining.
The sun is shining.
The icicles are dripping.
The icicles are dripping.
The stars are twinkling.
The stars are twinkling.
The waves are crashing.
The waves are crashing.
The wind is blowing.
The wind is blowing.
The animals are grazing.
The animals are grazing.
The sun is setting.
The sun is setting.
The moon is rising.
The moon is rising.
The snow is falling.
The snow is falling.
The dew is forming.
The dew is forming.
The ice is melting.
The ice is melting.
The fog is settling.
The fog is settling.
The lightning is flashing.
The lightning is flashing.
The rain is pouring.
The rain is pouring.
The horses are galloping.
The horses are galloping.
The thunder is rumbling.
The thunder is rumbling.
The hail is pounding.
The hail is pounding.
The water is rippling.
The water is rippling.
The ducks are paddling.
The ducks are paddling.
The mountains are towering.
The mountains are towering.
The soil is eroding.
The soil is eroding.
The currents are swirling.
Currents are swirling.
The vines are climbing.
The vines are climbing.
The blossoms are opening.
The blossoms are opening.
The seeds are germinating.
The seeds are germinating.
The rain is splashing.
The rain is splashing.
The geyser is erupting.
The geyser is erupting.
The volcano is erupting.
The volcano is erupting.
The cloud is gathering.
Cloud is gathering.
The sun is glaring.
The sun is glaring.
The lizard is basking.
The lizard is basking.
The sea is churning.
The sea is churning.
The fog is lifting.
Fog is lifting.
The comet is streaking.
Comet is streaking.
The sand is shifting.
The sand is shifting.
The hills are rolling.
The hills are rolling.
The moss is spreading.
The moss is spreading.
The moths are fluttering.
The moths are fluttering.
The reeds are swaying.
The reeds are swaying.
The flower is blooming.
The flower is blooming.
The rainbows are forming.
The rainbows are forming.
The rivers are converging.
The rivers are converging.
The snowflakes are glittering.
The snowflakes are glittering.
The roots are spreading.
The roots are spreading.
The tree is growing.
Tree is growing.
The squirrel is darting.
The squirrel is darting.
The lava is hardening.
The lava is hardening.
The snow is drifting.
The snow is drifting.
The storm is dissipating.
The storm is dissipating.
The eagle is soaring.
The eagle is soaring.
The frost is forming.
The frost is forming.
The meadows are blossoming.
The meadows are blossoming.
The butterflies are fluttering.
The butterflies are fluttering.
The tides are rising.
Tides are rising.
The rainstorm is drenching.
The rainstorm is drenching.
The tides are shifting.
Tides are shifting.
The leaves are carpeting.
The leaves are carpeting.
The roots are anchoring.
The roots are anchoring.
The dragonflies are zipping.
The dragonflies are zipping.
The shadows are lengthening.
The shadows are lengthening.
The petals are falling.
Petals are falling.
The waterfall is cascading.
The waterfall is cascading.
The moonlight is glowing.
The moonlight is glowing.
The bushes are quivering.
The bushes are quivering.
The leaves are curling.
The leaves are curling.
The chickens are pecking.
Chickens are pecking.
The sap is oozing.
The sap is oozing.
The titipool is teeming.
Titipool is teeming.
The rain is pattering.
The rain is pattering.
The pollen is drifting.
Pollen is drifting.
The earth is rotating.
The earth is rotating.
The water is gushing.
The water is gushing.
The rocks are eroding.
The rocks are eroding.
The goats are climbing.
The goats are climbing.
The snowcaps are gleaming.
The snowcaps are gleaming.
The fireflies are glowing.
The fireflies are glowing.
The coral is thriving.
Coral is thriving.
The waves are lapping.
The waves are lapping.
The bird is hopping.
The bird is hopping.
The puddle is evaporating.
Puddle is evaporating.
The seashells are glistening.
The seashells are glistening.
The trees are budding.
Trees are budding.
The stars are blazing.
The stars are blazing.
The seeds are dispersing.
The seeds are dispersing.
The vines are entangling.
The vines are entangling.
The berries are ripening.
The berries are ripening.
The frost is glistening.
The frost is glistening.
The rain is soaking.
The rain is soaking.
The storms are raging.
The storms are raging.
The fire is smoldering.
The fire is smoldering.
The trees are toppling.
Trees are toppling.
The caterpillar is crawling.
Caterpillar is crawling.
The caves are echoing.
Caves are echoing.
The ice is cracking.
The ice is cracking.
The reeds are rustling.
The reeds are rustling.
The tides are crashing.
Tides are crashing.
The cliffs are towering.
Cliffs are towering.
The streams are trickling.
The streams are trickling.
The valleys are stretching.
The valleys are stretching.
The trees are shading.
Trees are shading.
The skies are clearing.
The skies are clearing.
The lakes are shimmering.
The lakes are shimmering.
The dogs are wagging.
The dogs are wagging.
The fog is swirling.
The fog is swirling.
The earth is quaking.
The earth is quaking.
The roots are binding.
The roots are binding.
The pollen is wafting.
Pollen is wafting.
The moon is waning.
The moon is waning.
The clouds are scattering.
Clouds are scattering.
The lakes are freezing.
The lakes are freezing.
The beetle is skittering.
The beetle is skittering.
The rivers are meandering.
The rivers are meandering.
The icebergs are floating.
The icebergs are floating.
The sun is radiating.
The sun is radiating.
The waterfalls are misting.
The waterfalls are misting.
The cliffs are overhanging.
Cliffs are overhanging.
The sea foam is bubbling.
The sea foam is bubbling.
The sand is rippling.
The sand is rippling.
The snake is slithering.
The snake is slithering.
The ants are marching.
The ants are marching.
The forests are sheltering.
The forests are sheltering.
The birds are nesting.
The birds are nesting.
The lichens are covering.
The lichens are covering.
The bees are pollinating.
The bees are pollinating.
The tides are lapping.
Tides are lapping.
The hedges are bristling.
The hedges are bristling.
The sunflowers are tracking.
The sunflowers are tracking.
The peacock is strutting.
Peacock is strutting.
The tiger is prowling.
Tiger is prowling.
The tide is ebbing.
Tide is ebbing.
The ocean is glittering.
The ocean is glittering.
The planets are orbiting.
Planets are orbiting.
The glaciers are sliding.
The glaciers are sliding.
The dunes are shifting.
The dunes are shifting.
The ponds are reflecting.
Ponds are reflecting.
The flowers are unfurling.
The flowers are unfurling.
The dogs are barking.
The dogs are barking.
Thunderclouds are looming.
Thunderclouds are looming.
The bats are darting.
The bats are darting.
The seas are foaming.
The seas are foaming.
The eels are slithering.
The eels are slithering.
The fish is swimming.
The fish is swimming.
The clouds are streaking.
Clouds are streaking.
The glaciers are retreating.
The river is flowing.
The canopy is thickening.
Canopy is thickening.
The caterpillar is munching.
Caterpillar is munching.
The moon is waxing.
The moon is waxing.
The branches are creaking.
The branches are creaking.
The snail is crawling.
The snail is crawling.
The frost is forming.
The frost is forming.
The crickets are chirping.
Crickets are chirping.
The dunes are glistening.
The dunes are glistening.
Hummingbird is flapping.
Hummingbird is flapping.
The grass is growing.
The grass is growing.
The birds are chirping.
The birds are chirping.
The crows are cawing.
Crows are cawing. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Stay tuned for exciting content and updates. See you soon.